Hi. Who doesn't love pizza, right? Neither David nor I eat regular pizza because of the simple carbohydrates in the crust. We discovered Fathead Pizza Crust a couple of years back, and it's just fantastic. It is so easy. It's got about 340 calories, about 4 grams of net carbs, 4 net grams of carbs, and about 18 grams of protein for a quarter of this crust. In reality, you may eat half of it. If you do, just count your calories. You can make this pizza crust, cook it, top it, and then I broil the top because the crust is already done, as long as my ingredients are done when I put them on there. You can do the whole thing in the time that it takes you to order and wait on delivered pizza. And it's so much healthier, so much better for you. So all you do is take 2 cups of mozzarella. I use the Great Value brand of everything because it's cheap, it's quick, easy, everybody can get it. I go ahead and put some spices in here. You can do that if you like. I put oregano, basil, garlic, either powder or minced garlic. Minced garlic does turn out some better. And onion powder in here. And then put it in your microwave. Actually, it works out better. If you go ahead and put your almond flour in there, it will incorporate better. Stick it in your microwave for about 30 seconds. I'm kind of rushing through this video because I'm having trouble with my software. I just started doing videos for YouTube and for the website. So my software is not allowing me to edit longer videos. So I'm going to show you how to do this, stick it in the oven, and we'll come back and I'll show you the finished product. But just let it heat about 30 seconds. If you let it heat longer than that, it may be so hot that it will cook the egg you're going to put into it. And I like to mix it, I like to incorporate it with my hands. And you can't hardly put your hands in it if you let it heat any longer than that in your microwave. Depends on your microwave. Then drop in your 2 tablespoons of cream cheese and a beaten egg, because that way you won't get strings of yolk or strings of the egg white in your crust. And then just incorporate it. Just takes a couple of minutes. Just mix it up here until you can just pick it all up in a ball. So it's so fast, so simple. It's really good. After you do this a time or two, you will find out the version that you like. You can't mess this up. You can put another cup of mozzarella in here if you want to, of course, to add your calories, to make a thicker crust. You can put an extra egg in if you like. If you do that, it will rise a little bit more. So if you put an extra cup of mozzarella and an extra egg, you're going to have a thicker crust. It's it's going to be more like a traditional crust, like the thick crust pizza. This is going to make a relatively thin crust, but what's interesting is it will still be strong enough to support your toppings. You do want to let it get good and brown. Don't burn it, but let it get good and brown. And that way it's more likely to support your toppings also. So once it begins to stick together really good, then you want to just put it out here on a piece of parchment paper on a cookie sheet. Just pick it all up in a ball there. Put it on your cookie sheet. And I have some water over here because this will stick to your hands. And you want to press it out. Already sticking there, see? And I make about probably a 9 or a 10-inch circle. And you do it the way you want it. Just do the math on those calories, because that's what it's all about. That's how we win this game of weight management, is counting those calories. And even though we like this crust because it is low carbohydrate and no simple carbs. Your almond flour has no simple carbs. And it's got protein. Even though we're carb conscious, we do not advocate keto. We don't advocate necessarily what people think of as the low-carb diet, but we do believe that you should manage your carbohydrates, keep them low, and keep your protein high. So this just really fits into our plan. We're just not that traditional low-carb diet people. Personally, I have to have over 100 grams of carbs every day. Net grams. One thing, I am a weightlifter and a bodybuilder, and that weight is going to stick to the floor unless I have at least 100 grams of carbs. So, there you go. Got it all pressed out. I'm going to pop this in the oven, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Make sure your oven is preheated to 425 degrees to get it nice and brown and get cooked through. Right back. Hi, I think it's ready. I must admit I increased the heat a little bit because it looked like my battery was getting low, so you can do that if you need to. Here it is. And this one is imperfectly perfect. You can see it's nice and brown here on the top. Hot. But see, the edges are nice and crisp. I don't know if you can see. But the edges are nice and crisp, just like a regular pizza crust. And the good thing though about this edge is it doesn't get hard like the traditional pizza crust. This is just like a crispy cheese bread, and it's really good. You can actually, like I said, you can eat it like this, like a garlic bread if you want to. I've seen recipes like that. But you just take this bad boy and you put whatever toppings on it you like. We happen to like just regular tomato sauce, and sometimes I'll do pepperoni, sometimes I do ground beef, just whatever toppings you like. I like veggies on mine, my son does not. So I've got another one of these crusts already made, so I might make two. So I hope you can enjoy this. I hope this gives pizza back to you, gets it back into your life a little more often, because what's life without pizza, right? Catch you next time. Brenda Sue. Bye-bye.